Hi everyone. Today we will solve this definite integral question which was given in JEE Mains 2026 April 6 shift 1. The given question is I equal to integral minus pi by 4 to pi by 4 32 cos 4 power theta by 1 plus e power sin theta into d theta. So the given question is I equal to integral minus pi by 4 to pi by 4 32 cos 4 power theta by 1 plus e power sin theta into d theta. So looking at the both limits, we know one result. Integral a to b f of x dx is nothing but integral a to b f of a plus b minus x into d of x. So this result I am going to use here. So I equal to integral minus pi by 4 to pi by 4 32 cos 4 power, in place of theta I am writing pi by 4 minus pi by 4 minus theta by 1 plus e power, in place of theta I am writing same pi by 4 minus pi by 4 minus theta into d theta. So if you cancel out pi by 4 minus pi by 4, pi by 4 minus pi by 4, we got integral minus pi by 4 to pi by 4 32 cos 4 power minus theta d theta by 1 plus e power sin of minus theta. So we already know that cos is a even function and sin is a odd function. So this will become integral minus pi by 4 to pi by 4 32 cos 4 power theta d theta by 1 plus e power sin of minus theta will become minus sin theta. So this is nothing but I. So previously we assumed I as integral minus pi by 4 to pi by 4 32 cos 4 power theta by d theta by 1 plus e power sin theta. Now we got this as I. So let's add both i's. So plus minus pi by 4 to pi by 4 32 cos 4 power theta d theta by 1 plus e power minus sin theta. So if you take the common 32 cos power 4 theta, it will become 2y equal to integral minus pi by 4 to pi by 4 32 cos 4 power theta 1 by 1 plus e power sin theta plus 1 by 1 plus e power minus sin theta into d theta. So if you add these two terms, this is nothing but 1. So 2y equal to integral minus pi by 4 to pi by 4 32 cos 4 power theta into d theta. So take 32 in front. So 2y equal to 32 into minus pi by 4 to pi by 4 cos 4 power theta d theta. So this value we need to find. So we already know that cos 4 power theta, we can write it as cos square theta whole square. So cos square theta we can write it as 1 plus cos 2 theta by 2 whole square. So this cos square theta we are writing in this form and we are substituting here. So 2y equal to 32 into minus pi by 4 to pi by 4. In place of cos power 4 theta I am writing 1 plus cos 2 theta by 2 whole square into d theta. Okay, simply I am just reducing the powers here. So if you take 2 square outside, 2y equal to 32 by 4 into integral minus pi by 4 to pi by 4 1 plus cos 2 theta whole square into d theta. So this is the form of a plus b whole square. Let's expand this. So 2y equal to, this is nothing but h into minus pi by 4 to pi by 4 a plus b whole square 1 plus cos square 2 theta plus 2 cos theta into d theta. So again the cos square 2 theta came. So this we can write it as 8 into minus pi by 4 to pi by 4 1 plus cos square 2 theta, I can write it as 1 plus cos 4 theta by 2 plus 2 cos 2 theta into d theta. Okay, now all the powers reduce it to power 1. So let's simplify it more. 2y equal to 8 into integral minus pi by 4 to pi by 4 1 plus, it will become 1 by 2 plus cos 4 theta by 2 plus 2 cos 2 theta into d theta. So we already know that cos is even function. So 2y equal to, we can write it as 2 into integral 0 to pi by 4 plus 3 by 2 plus cos 4 theta by 2 plus 2 cos 2 theta into d theta. So let's integrate this. 2y equal to 16 into, if you integrate this, we'll get 3 theta by 2 plus 1 by 2 into sin 4 theta by 4 plus 2 into sin 2 theta by 2. Limits are pi by 4 to 0. So let's substitute the limits. 2y equal to 16 into, if you substitute the limits, it will become 3 by 2 into pi by 4 plus 1 by 2 into sin 4 into pi by 4 by 4 plus 2 into sin 2 into pi by 4 by 2. So if you substitute the lower limit 0, everything will become 0. So no need to substitute. 2y equal to 16 into, so 3 pi by h plus 4 will cancel, sin pi is 0 plus 4 will cancel 2 times. So 2 into sin pi by 2, which is 1. So which is nothing but 2 by 2. So 2y equal to, if you multiply 16 here, 16 into 3 pi by h plus 2 will cancel 16. So 2y equal to 8, 16 2 times. So this is 6 pi plus 16. Let's take 2 here. So I equal to 6 pi plus 16 by 2. So if you cancel out, we'll get 3 pi plus h. So which is our required answer.